We have 3 skills to work on today. The first skill is evaluating exponents. Basically, you need to know the difference between this, -2 to the 4th power, and this, -2 quantity to the 4th power. This 2 is the base. This 4 is the exponent. So over here, the base is actually 2. It's not -2. The negative sign just stays out front. So it says -2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So we just leave this alone for now. We get 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, and we just take that negative sign and move it right over here. Over here, though, the base is actually -2, so we're actually multiplying -2 times -2 times -2 times -2. And that should give us a different answer. So -2 times -2 is 4. 4 times -2 is -8. And -8 times -2 is +16. So there's a difference. This one gave us -16. This one gave us +16. Next, you need to take this skill of evaluating exponents and use it to evaluate expressions. So for example, n cubed minus 4n plus 10, and I tell you that n is equal to -3. So n is equal to -3. Anytime you see an n, you put a -3. What this means is that n is equal to the quantity of -3. It's not equal to 3 with a negative sign in front of it. It's actually equal to -3. So let's put in -3 with a quantity sign because n is -3. It does not mean -3 cubed because like we saw before, this is actually different. We don't want that garbage. Get that out of here. We want -3 quantity to the 3rd power minus 4 times the quantity -3 plus 10. All right. All we got to do now is evaluate the expression. This is something you should be pretty good at by now, but we'll go ahead and do it. -3 to the 3rd power. What that means is -3 times -3 times -3, or we can just do it here. -3 caret 3, -27, minus, because there's a minus sign here, 4 times -3, which is -12, plus 10. All right, when you subtract a negative, you know that you actually add a positive. So -27 plus 12 plus 10. -27 plus 12 plus 10. Our answer will be -5.